here today rethinking our waste. We are talking about some of our recyclable plastic waste. These plastic bottles, containers, yogurt bottles all have a little triangle recyclable symbol on the bottom. We're talking about how maybe we could rethink this waste and how we can use it without contaminating it, like painting it or gluing things onto it, so that at the end of its life, it can still go in the recycling bin. Unfortunately, when you do crafty projects like that, they do end up in our landfill. So we're going to talk about a few projects that you can still reuse these products for, and they can still end up in the recycling bin when you're finished with them. The first one is using some of these containers with lids, which are always fantastic, and I always have them around for storing things in. It's honestly endless. Anything that you can pop into a jar, you can put into a plastic bucket. These I like to use in my kitchen, in my pantry. They're great to put toys and things in. You can put your Lego in here, you can put dolls' toys in here, you can put textures and crayons and endless items. You can put a label on the front so it's really easy for cleanup at the end of the day. Fantastic little items. Some of them don't have lids though, like this yogurt container. I like to use these smaller ones in my bathrooms, in my junk drawers at home. This one I keep my bobby pins in, so I know where they are and they're all together and they don't end up all over the house, which you really only find when you're vacuuming the floor and they get all tangled in your vacuum. But some of the other things that we do have are our bigger bottles and our milk bottles. Milk bottles I like to fill about halfway, pop it in the freezer and let it completely freeze, and then they're really good in your esky, in your picnic basket. You're going on your walkathon or a sports carnival and you want to keep your drink bottle nice and cold, it can buddy up to this and it can be cold all day. Some of these bigger bottles are really, really great for when you're going away on holidays or in school holidays. You might have some beautiful plants in your classroom that you want to keep alive. These bottles, fill them halfway with water, take some cotton string, cut it to the right size, pop this little guy into here, push it all the way down, and then peg it into your plants. It does need to touch the soil, so you might want to use a bobby pin or a peg or something just to pop it in the soil. This is called water wicking. And what happens is that the water travels down this cotton string into your plant and will keep it alive for the time that you are gone. Plastic bottles are really good to use for this because the light doesn't heat the bottle up like it would with glass, and so it keeps the water in there for a bit longer than what it does in a glass bottle. So these are really good for that. And now my favorite thing to do with my plastic buckets and things like that is take them to the beach and use them to build sand castles. Now I know what you're all thinking, we're going to the beach, do we really want to add more plastic to the beach? But I have this handy trick where I number all of my buckets from 1 to 10, and then when I'm putting them back in my basket to go home, all I have to do is count to 1 to 10. I don't even have to remember what size that I took on that adventure. Thanks for recycling with me today.